Hello viewers, how are you? I know you are all waiting for my video. Using this video, I will explain how to add list box, how to add the items in this list box, and how to remove and how to clear. These details I will explain you. Now I take the one more form in this project. Before that, there is one property window I want to add in this window. So without properties window, we can't do any properties. We can't set the properties in our project. So we need to add. How to add? Using toolbar. So now I add the form by right click on the project explorer and click on form, click on open. Now this is the fifth form of this project. Now I start the designing of this program. As you see in the starting of the video, in this program I use 4 command buttons, one text box, one list box, 2 labels are there. How to design using all these controls, that we will. Using this list box control, we can collect or we can store many items in a small area. So using this list box, we can avoid the space problem. If you want to display all these items, all these details, all these options in a project, they need more space. But without using more space also, we can display all these options in our project by using the list box. In many projects, this list box is used for select the country name or select the state name or select the district name, like that. Now I start the designing. In this control box, all toolbox, we can observe many controls. So like list box, combo box, radio button, check box, like that. So here I take the list box. We can easily identify or we can easily pick that particular control by using the tooltip. We already discussed about the tooltip in the previous videos. If you want to see that video, please go in our playlist in our channel, Pandari Chaitanya channel. Okay, now this is the program, how to add that controls and how to design and how to give the names, everything we will discuss in the previous program. So no need to discuss about all these details, how to add the control, how to give the name, how to set the controls in a particular place. This is very easy to you can easily understand. So finally this is the way we can add the controls, and we can set the controls with the name and caption. Everything is very easy in VB by watching my previous videos in our channel, in our Pandari Chaitanya channel. There is many videos are there about VB, introduction videos are there. Please watch that videos to clarify your doubts. We can set the all properties of every control by selecting all the controls at a time and set the properties of the controls. So now we can use the same font, same size or same color or same width. Everything we can set by using the multiple control setting. Okay, so this is the final designing of the program. Now we can go to the coding. Now start the coding for this design. This is the view object, this is the view code. We can go to view code and view object using these 2 buttons. When I click on the text box, then we can get this procedure private sub text name underscore change. So every text box by default procedure event is change when the value will be changed. So when we can change the value in the text box, this procedure code will be executed. What I want to give here ls. In this procedure, I want to write the code in the if condition. Why? Because I want to check if the text box having any value, then only the add button will be in enable position. How we can get the value, how we can check the text box having the value or not, at least a single character, by using the length condition, length function, length text name dot text greater than 0. That means the length of the text box value is greater than 0, then only the command button of add will be enable will be true. So this is the condition I want to write in the txt name change procedure. So now I want to see that is that correctly working or not. Actually there is no changes at all in the code. Just to check the difference of the add button enability or not enable or not, that is we can check by after this code only we can identify is that working or not. So now I write the code for the add button. When this add button will be enabled, when you enter the at least the text box having the at least a character, then only the add button will be enabled. So that is one condition. So I want to add an item to the list box from the text box. So what you enter in the text box, that item I want to add in the list box by using the first statement, lst name dot add item space txt name dot text means txt name dot text means what you enter in the text box, that value we can enter or add the list name, that means list box, by using the add item property. So what is the name of the list box? lst name. So what is the next statement here? txt name dot text equal to double quote start and close. After add that value in the text box into the list box, the text box will be empty. How we can do that? Using the second statement. The third statement, txt name dot set focus, is used to set the focus, that means the cursor again in the place of the text box only. There is no chance to place the cursor in the list box. So this is the third one. What is the fourth one? For using the fourth one, we can count the number of items in the list box, and that number of items I want to print in the label total that is available in the ending of the project, ending of that form we can observe. So I will show you that in the next running. So next, cmd add dot enable equal to false. Why the cmd add enable equal to false means, when we click on add button, the next text box value is nothing, so the add button will be disabled. That means enable is false. So for that reason I enter the code. So now, when I show you clearly. Now I run the program. Then now add button is enabled. Actually, if there is no single character at all, but add button is enabled, is that correct? No. So to change that one, I want to set the property of add button. By default, add button property of enable property is false. Then when you run the program, the add button is by defaultly disabled. When you enter the value in the text box, then immediately the add button, it's single character. If you enter single character, then add button automatically enabled. So that is the condition I want to explain you. So now I add some values to list box by using the add button. We already finished that. And then now I want to explain one more command button, that is clear. So what is clear? Clear means clear the total data from the list box. So now I start the procedure of clear button, lst name dot clear. That's it. Clear means clear everything. So now run the program. When I enter the value in the text box only, add button will be in enable. Yes. Now enter Chaitanya, the first value, add. So in the list box, the data, actually total number of items is 1. Again enter, add. Now total number of items 2. You can observe total number of items in the bottom of the form. Now I add one more. When I click on add, then the total number of items will be 4. So totally how many elements are there? 4 elements are there. So when I click on clear button, the total elements of list box will be erased, will be cleared. Yes, but total number of items 4 again. Is it correct? No. So you can write the code for that one also. How we can write? For every procedure, in every procedure you need to enter the one statement in this program, that is label total dot caption equal to lst name dot list count. Every time you need to count the number of items in the list box. Using this statement we can count that. So now run the program. Simple one statement we can write in that. Now again run the program. You can observe. We can observe here very clearly how to enter the values by using add button, how to clear the values from the list box, and how we can observe how we can add the number of items in the total number of items label, using which code we can enter the value. So now the 0 is the value of that one. How is possible? That is the possible by using that statement. The single statement can change the output. Now write the program for the remove. Using this remove button, we can remove the values of list box one by one. That means if you have many items in the list box, I want to delete the 5th one. In that list box maybe 10 items are there, but I want to delete the 5th one. How we can delete the 5th one? The index value of the 5th one is 4. Why? Because the list box items index value is start from 0. So fifth value of index value is or fifth item index value is 4. So like that we can find out the item place, item index, then we can remove that. So before if you want to remove any item of the list box, we need to know what is the index value of that particular item. So when you click on that item, the list index will be, we can retrieve by using the list index property. In this code, I retrieve the list index value and then store that value in remove by using the statement remove equal to lst name dot lst index. After that, I check if remove greater than 0, that means the index value greater than 0, then only we can remove. Otherwise, we can't remove the value from the list box. Why? Because there is no values in that list box. So then after that, remove the value and then again count the list of items and print in that label. So now first we need to add some values in that. First one, second one. Like that I want to add 4 items or 2 items or 3 items. We can add how many items we want to enter. Like that we can enter many values in that. Now I add 4 items. So 4 is the value in the total number of items. Now I want to remove the values from that. The 4th one is selected. So 4th one is removed. So how many number of values are there? Total number of items is 3. Now I want to remove one more. Without selecting, there is no remove. that remove button is not working. Why? Because there is no I didn't select anything. Now I select one, then again remove button will be enabled. So now click on that, then that AAA will be removed. Yes, remove. Now total number of items is 2. Now I want to remove the first item, so click on remove. There is no changes at all. Why? Because is there any problem? Now let us analyze what is the problem in that code. So actually I want to remove the first item. What is the index value of the first item? 0. So the index value of first item is 0. So in the condition I wrote remove greater than 0 condition. So that means 0 is exclude from the condition. So now I write if remove greater than 0, that means there is no elements are there in that, no items are there in that. But 0 is also the one item, the first index value. So I need to write remove greater than or equal to 0. So now I change the condition in the program. Here I enter greater than equal to. So now we can easily observe what is the difference in the output. So now I enter 3 or 4 values, 3 or 4 items in the list box. A, B, C, D. These are the values. These are the items. Now I select one item and click on remove. In total number of items actually 4. After click on remove button, after removing of C, then the total number of items will be 3. Now I select D and click on remove. And now select the first one, then click on remove. That is also successful. So you can, I hope you can understand the what I write in that condition. Now only one button is there, that is exit button. You know very well what is that. Unload me. I use here unload me. Me means itself. Me means itself object. What is the itself object here? Form is the object. Itself, me indicates the same form. I want to close that form by using the exit button, by using the statement unload me. So we can write end statement. In our channel many VB videos are there. Please watch, please subscribe. Many general videos are also there. Please watch my channel, please subscribe my channel and see the all videos in our